Hello, I'm very excited to share with you tonight some brand new figures from CollectA, dispatched of course from Everything Dinosaur, who are still operating at full capacity. So if you want to place an order, please feel free to do so. Now this is hot on the heels of my last video, but these figures were released almost immediately after I placed my last order. These are figures I've been very interested to get a hold of. They certainly are going up in the world, CollectA, in terms of their standards, and the diversity of figures they do is quite astonishing, and the quality of the figures, the accuracy of them, the detail has really vastly improved over the last few years. You know, some of the figures now, the detailing on them really is almost desktop model standard. If you take a look at the Carnotaurus, oh look, we've got a helper. The Carnotaurus is one of the most superb dinosaur toys you'll ever see. I know some people aren't a fan of a base, but in the case of the Carnotaurus I can certainly overlook it. Right, probably going to have a little helper here. This is quite a substantially sized box because at least one of the figures in here is a fairly substantial size. Two of these figures are from the deluxe range. I'll just remove the information leaflets here. As always, Everything Dinosaur figures come with an information leaflet. Now, first out the box, we have the deluxe Microraptor. Beautifully packaged there, as you can see, by CollectA. I'm dying to get into this one to actually see how detailed the feathers. As you can see, there's a lovely silvery sheen on the underside of this beautiful bifurcated tail here. If you check out Everything Dinosaur's blog, we go into some detail about this figure in there. Apologies for the extensive time taking trying to get these out of the package. They are superbly well packaged, so these figures should be in perfect condition. See, he's got the cardboard wedge between the feet there to stop any damage in transit. That can all go in the recycling. Oh, and here's the first look at the face of this figure. Now, in some of the images I've seen of this figure, the tiny little head looked beautifully detailed, but the teeth looked somewhat, you know, sort of quite crudely painted. But as you can see, it's actually very, very nicely done. I'm just going to pop this to one side. I think Spooky is dying to get into the rest of my parcel. That is absolutely superb. Right, apologies in advance if there's a sudden cat intrusion into this video. Right, oh, in the very depths of the box here. Now this is a dinosaur that's only just been discovered really, and the remains of this dinosaur are quite scant, but it was a relative of Amargasaurus. And like Amargasaurus, had a very, very elaborate crest along the neck. So what we have in here, dearie me, get the scissors out, is the brand new for 2020 deluxe Carnotaurus. Again, as you can see, packaged with protection of the figure very much in mind, and these wonderful spines along the neck. It's got a fantastic face, this figure. I'll try and zoom in on the face, because sometimes sauropod figures can look a little derpy, but there's absolutely none of that here. This is a really nice looking figure, and I must say it looks much nicer in the hand again than it did in pictures. Let's get rid of that. And we've managed to lose Spooky as well. So yes, fantastic detail. This is possibly one of the nicest sauropod models on the market at the minute. You can see he's got quite a nice muted paint scheme. A lot of collectors tend to go for these sort of browns and greys and things. This is really nicely done here. Fantastically detailed figure. Let's have a look in this little mouth. See if I can find the focus there. Beautifully done. Right, now the final figure is quite a large figure. It's one that if you have any beasts of the Mesozoic, this one should go quite nicely. I'm going to shove the box over the back. Don't need that anymore, it's interfering with the focus. So, here we have the brand new deluxe Protoceratops figure. And I'm going to get this out of the packaging, but once again, this looks like a far more impressive figure than photographs might suggest. CollectA really have become quite an outstanding manufacturer of toy dinosaurs. I know there were some concerns a few years ago when they were taken over that the quality of the dinosaurs might slip or they might not produce as many, but this year they've got a sterling lineup. As you can see, this is their beautiful little Protoceratops. Fantastically detailed. Again, this looks much better in the hand than it does in photographs. You might recognise the colour scheme. CollectA do tend to reuse this kind of colour scheme, the browns and the yellows and the brown spots. I don't mind it at all, but given the detail of this figure, I think, I mean, look inside the mouth there, the teeth. It's got these two pointed teeth there, as Protoceratops did have. It's an absolutely outstanding figure. Fantastically well done. So, yes, I'm very excited to have a closer look at these myself in the hand. Thank you for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed having a quick look at these figures with me. I hope you're as excited for them as I am. And I will endeavour, preferably without feline interference, to do a further video and look at these all a little bit more closely with you. And I hope everyone is keeping well. As I say, these are all dispatched from Everything Dinosaur. These have all arrived within 24 hours. Check out their website, their Facebook page, their Pinterest. Their social media extends across Instagram and across Twitter as well. And they also have a fantastic blog. And they also have a YouTube channel as well, where you can see some of these figures on a little rotation station. And it's very much worth checking them out on that as well. So thank you very much. Stay safe, everyone, and I'll see you in the next video.